Hi, did you ever try to create a conceptual design of a building like this one based on digital assets, for example, a sketch? I'll show you how to do this with Sketchbook Designer. Let's say we want to create those cores. Right now, what I have here is an image in AutoCAD that I'll convert into a canvas and send to Sketchbook Designer. As you see, the image came into Sketchbook Designer, and now I'm going to work on a vector layer, because what I want to do is not just a bitmap, but a vector that can be understood as a line in AutoCAD later. So by using a pen and setting the right size, as you can see, you get a preview in Sketchbook Designer, you will now be able to create a sketch. I'm right now zooming with the space bar and that gizmo, and now I'll just start creating some sketching on top of the image, right? A couple of strokes just as an example of what we can do here. And Sketchbook Designer has very interesting tools because remember, these are vectors, so these are real lines, although they look like just a raster. There's an option called Combine Curves that works kind of like a fillet in AutoCAD, so you can just grab two pieces of those sketches of vectors and create some kind of blend between those. So now that I have this, I will now take it back to AutoCAD using the Return to AutoCAD button. I save, and actually I get it inside AutoCAD. If I select the canvas and I go to the Layer button, I'll see the new vector layer created in Sketchbook Designer. And I have layer 0 as current, so now with this option that I just tried, I will create a set of lines so I can turn off the vector layer and then keep the lines. And now those things are actually AutoCAD splines. So if, for example, I can do pretty much anything that I know how to do in AutoCAD, for example, removing vertexes, moving up. In this case, I'm just using Shift to select those vertex because I want to make some tweakings on the geometry, right? So something that I started with a sketch in Sketchbook, now I want to refine it in AutoCAD. There's no problem for that. So right now, I'll just copy the sketch on the Z-axis, and I will make some other changes because I want to do a loft. And that's it. Right now I'll go to the surface command loft. I'll select both curves, and there you go. I have the starting point of a conceptual design that started actually in a real sketch in Sketchbook Designer and went into AutoCAD. Thank you.